Hello everybody and welcome to Ian's Bricks. My name is Ian. So I just sort of want to talk about a few things in this video. The first and the sort of the best thing for me is that just a couple of days ago my YouTube channel reached 5,000 subscribers, which I know in a lot of YouTube channels is still quite small numbers, but for me it's quite an achievement. I started this channel just under 4 years ago now. It was in the middle of the first lockdown in 2020, and I sort of seen a few videos of people doing unboxings and obviously other Lego videos as well, and thought I'll have a go at that and see whether it's any good, see if anybody watches it. And it took a while to get off the ground. I just sort of kept doing videos and going to the Lego store, pretty similar-ish things to what I'm doing now. But yeah, just a big thank you to everybody that not only just watches the channel but has subscribed as well. It really is much appreciated. I'm sort of trying to do a little bit more content than I have done in the past, and try and do different things. I've got a few different ideas of different things that I want to do as well. So if you are enjoying the channel, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. A lot of people do sort of comment on my videos, and I pretty much try and reply to all of those comments, so thank you very much if you do that. But yes, thank you very much everyone that's subscribed, much appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed already, then please do, that would be much appreciated. The next thing I want to talk about is Whatnot. So I've talked about Whatnot in a couple of videos, and this is a sort of an online auction website basically. This has been around in the States for a while now, and I think it's even been in the UK, but I think it's only very recently that they've allowed you to do Lego, so you can sell minifigures or sets and things like that. So basically I'm doing my first Whatnot live stream on Tuesday, which is the 16th of January, and it's around about 8:30 p.m. UK time, so wherever you are in the world you will be able to watch this. I will probably do a little bit of video of me sort of being at the event on the day, and I'll maybe do a video of how my experience went on that. I've got quite a few minifigures. I've been very busy this weekend sorting all my minifigures out, which the sets that I'm going to be selling on the day, and trying to sort of get my head around how it's all going to work. So it's all going to be fairly new, so if you are watching the stream, thank you very much for doing that, but also yeah, just bear with me because I'm kind of new to all this live streaming. I normally like the ability to film a video like this and be able to edit it just in case I make any mistakes, which does happen quite often. So yeah, so if you haven't joined up with Whatnot yet, I will leave a link, a referral link, in the description of this video. I don't know how it works abroad, but certainly if you're based in the UK, if you follow that link, you will get £10 to spend on Whatnot. You can spend it on my channel, you can spend it on somebody else's Whatnot stream. It doesn't have to be mine, but yeah, it's just a link. It's basically an extra £10. Apparently you can win up to £200 on this, but most people will get £10. Some people get 20, but most people will get just the £10. But I have heard that very occasionally there are people that do get £200, so you never know. And you get to spend that on Whatnot. Now it doesn't include post and packing, so whenever you buy anything off Whatnot, there are of course post and packing charges. In the UK that works out at around about £2.70 for the first item, but then if you buy more items from the same person from the same stream at the same time, then it works out at about 6p per item. So normally if you are going to be bidding on one of these things, it's normally better to buy at least more than one thing, because there's fairly high charges for the first item, and lower charges for the second one. So yeah, if you do use your £10 up, you will still have to pay the post and packing charges. You will only have to pay for the sort of the bid items, the bid prices that you bid on. So yeah, if you do come and say hello on that chat. I don't know how busy the chat's going to be. I've already got quite a few followers on that channel, and if you are sort of new to Whatnot, just make sure if you are going to bid that you've got your payment options set up as well, because that can slow the process down. There will be giveaways within the Whatnot auction, so keep an eye out for those as well. But it's all a bit of fun. So it's my first time at doing this, so just bear with me. I'm hoping it all won't go wrong. I know a couple of people have been doing some live streams tonight, and I don't think everything's been working properly. So I'm hoping by Tuesday that things will be working a lot better. The next thing I want to go to mention, sorry, is my first Lego event for this year. As you know, I go to quite a few different Lego events, normally brick festivals, but a friend of mine, Tyrone, who you may have seen in one of my more popular videos that I did last year, the guy with a huge Lego collection, and he also did a smaller event over in the near Southampton Fareham area in Lox Heath. Did a small event there, which I did a video on as well. So he's doing a slightly larger event this time, and it's called the Hampshire Brick Event. I think his events are always called that. Now, there's a Facebook page, which I'll leave a link for in the description. The event itself is based at the Porchester Community Centre. Porchester is a small town halfway between Portsmouth and Fareham on the south coast of the UK, if you sort of know that, between junctions 11 and 10 of the M27, depending which way you're coming from. It's much bigger than the other event over at Lox Heath. Not quite as big as some of the brick festivals, but it's going to be a decent size in there. It's because I've got a decent size hall in there, and I'll be selling my Lego in there. I think Tyrone will be selling some of his Lego as well, and there'll be another seller, and there'll be a lot of models as well. So I won't be building any models. I'm not really much of a model builder, but there'll be some interesting Lego models and things to look at. This event is probably primarily for obviously Lego fans, but it's more sort of aimed at families, so there sort of will be things for kids and a few giveaways and things like that for kids. It's quite a cheap entry as well. It's £3 on the door, so there's no advance ticket sales for this event, and the doors open at 11 AM on Saturday the 2nd of March 2024. So if you do come down to this event, please do come over and say hello. If I'm a bit busy on my stall at the time, I might not be able to have much time to talk. Certainly if you're around later on in the afternoon, things at these events do tend to quieten down a little bit, so if you did want a bit of a longer chat, then maybe come and see me later. So yeah, I'm hoping that it all goes really well. I'll be promoting this probably a couple more times on my channel as we get closer to the event. I've got a lot of preparation to do for this because Tyrone's kindly given me let me have quite a few tables at the event, so yeah, I'll be able to take quite a bit of Lego with me, so I'm sort of getting all my sets ready and prepared in anticipation for that very shortly. So yeah, have a look at their Facebook page, more information as and when that comes up. But yes, it's a nice little community centre, free parking as well, and I say relatively easy to get to if you sort of live around the sort of Portsmouth, Southampton area especially, but even if you come in from further away, it's actually a relatively easy thing to get to. I also want to talk about some of the other events that I've got planned for the year. I'm not going to go into too much detail at the moment just because they are later in the year, but I got myself booked in on the 28th of April at the Southampton Brick Festival. So this is the first brick festival being held in Southampton. It's actually at the Places Leisure Centre, which is actually in Eastleigh, so it's not actually in Southampton. If you live outside Southampton, it's quite easy to get to, again, right by the junction 13 of the M3 motorway, right at the bottom of the M3, just before you sort of hit Southampton. So I've got some sellers tables there, and I'll also on Saturday the 18th of May I'll be at the BP Fairs. It's like a general toy fair, and this is being held at Sandown Park, which is in Surrey. So this is my first time at a BP Fairs event. I've heard about this Sandown event. They hold 4 of them a year. Sandown is I think it's a race course, isn't it? I think I'm right in saying that. So it's quite a regular thing. Now this is more aimed at more toy collectors rather than just Lego. It's not just a Lego event, so you get a lot of train enthusiasts, Hornby and things like that. So, but there's going to be a variety of things. I'm actually going with a good friend of mine, Duncan. He'll be taking a lot of his Star Wars toys and some of his Lego that he's been collecting since he's been watching me do Lego investing. I'll be obviously taking my Lego sets as well. I might sort of try and stick, if I've got any sort of train sets maybe, or license themes, maybe like the Star Wars and Harry Potter. I think that's probably going to be more successful at an event like that. So be interested to see how a different event like that goes on. So yeah, have a look at their Facebook page and website. There's plenty of information there, and that one's £7.50 to get in. I think you can probably pay at the door, but check out their website as to what that is. So that's Saturday the 18th of May. A little bit later on, a month later, we've got June the 22nd, 23rd, the Brighton Brick Show. This is the first one of this event, and I've been kindly let let in to have some sellers tables there. And this is going to be at the Long Hill Sports Centre, which is actually Rottingdean, which is actually on the eastern side of Brighton, if you know Brighton. So this is a 2-day event. This will be my first 2-day event, so that'll be interesting to see how that all goes. Again, as we get closer to that event, I will be promoting a little bit more, but obviously it's a little bit of a way away. I think the tickets are available already for that, so this is a ticketed event. So have a look at their I'll leave a link for their website and Facebook page. Have a look at their pages there, and that'll give you more information about the costs of the tickets and things like that, and the timing. So yeah, do check that out. But I'm going to that, and then later on in the year I've got a couple more brick festivals booked in. I've got September the 29th, the Leicester Brick Festival, first time a brick festival has been held in Leicester. It's actually at the Braunstone Leisure Centre, which is just outside the city really. So this is probably the furthest north that I'm going to have to go. I know a lot of people saying, are you going to be doing any brick festivals further north? Now obviously I'm from the north originally. I'd love to do one sort of in my, maybe up at Newcastle or something like that, but it's the logistics of me getting all my stock and all my stuff up a long drive away. So for me, Leicester's about a 3-hour drive. So if you are sort of a little bit further north, and I know I do a lot of stuff in the south, that's where I live, so it's going to happen. But yeah, do come and see me at that event. Maybe book that one in your diaries. And then a week later, Saturday the 6th of October, I've got the Portsmouth Brick Festival. So that again, just something look out in the calendar for that. Again, it's a little bit early to be booking tickets for that at the moment, but I think tickets are probably available. But that's a nice sort of localish one to me to be in. And then the final one, I'm back at Croydon. So I did Croydon in December, so I'm back there, and this one is going to be the Saturday the 2nd of November, the Croydon Brick Festival again. So hopefully that'll be a little bit busier than the one last year, but if it's not, it doesn't really matter. So I've got quite a busy year coming up. There are probably more fairs and brick festivals that I haven't been able to book in for yet that I will hopefully be in. The tickets will hopefully be available soon, so if I can get into maybe 1 or 2 more, I might do. But if not, I think I've got quite a busy year ahead of me. So if you do go to any of those events, do please come and say hello. If I'm not too busy, I'm always willing to have a chat. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, obviously we've got Whatnot happening. I'll obviously do this first Whatnot stream and see how it goes. I probably will do more. This won't be my only one, but I don't think it's going to be a regular thing. Maybe every couple of weeks, maybe every 3 weeks. I don't know. It's maybe not going to be every single week for me, but I'll certainly do a few of them. And obviously the main thing for me coming up now is the Hampshire Brick event. I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be an interesting experience. Not too long really to get yourself prepared for all of that and everything else that's going to happen later in the year. Anyway, thank you very, very much for listening to me waffle on for 20 minutes, half an hour. It's much appreciated. Again, thank you to all my subscribers. I'm really, really happy that I've got over 5,000 subscribers. I don't get anything special off YouTube for that, but it's just a nice milestone to hit. So thank you to everyone. It really is much appreciated. But until the next video, thank you very much for watching this one, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.